Yo, what is good, Uber Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday, everybody. So they just dropped the Seattle courts. Well, they've had the Seattle courts, but they just dropped the Seattle court elite players. They got a 95 Kevin Durant. They got a 94 Kelly Olynyk, who obviously both of those guys played in the area. Kelly Olynyk played at Gonzaga. KD played for the Sonics. Now, I kind of low-key wish this KD uniform was a Sonics uniform. Would be kind of dope. Now, granted, that would make him a throwback card of some sort, right? But it would be kind of dope. Tony Roten, not sure what his relation is to Seattle. Maybe he grew up there. Now, there's a few big names that are still... I haven't looked at all the elites yet, but I'm assuming there's no... Jamal Crawford's from the area, I think. Nate Robinson would be a good one. Nate the Great, right? He's no longer in the NBA, but still would be a nice, dope pull to have. Brandon Roy, obviously from Washington and played most of his career with the Blazers. That's actually a card I really would have loved to see, a Brandon Roy card. We haven't had any Brandon Roy in the game. Isaiah Thomas, right? Played at Washington. Did he play at Washington? I thought he played at Washington. Maybe he's from there. There's still some big names missing, but who knows? Maybe they're coming. Maybe they're coming still. So there's actually some pretty rich basketball history in the Pacific Northwest, mostly Seattle area and Washington. So we're gonna rip some packs, guys. I'm also going to show you guys how to get... Oh yeah, they have a brand new Shawn Kemp. Shawn Kemp is the boss now, and wait till you see this, guys. Summer bosses. Shawn Kemp is the new boss. Now you are going to need a ton of collectibles. I did the math. I think it's about 4,365 or something like that. Over 4,200 collectibles. So there's multiple ways to get them. Obviously, there's no way you're gonna grind for them with playing the life events. I mean, you're gonna do some. You might get a couple hundred, right? Maybe a few, maybe even 500. You know, maybe even, okay, maybe you get even 700 collectibles, 1,000 collectibles. You're gonna need 4,300. So there's obviously some other ways to get them. Now, the best way I found, I'll show you guys why. Probably the route that most of you guys want to go. It's gonna be, again, a combination of ways to get them, right? You're gonna need to do pretty much a little bit of everything, I think, to get them. And by the way, let me know in the comments below if you've been doing the bosses, if you have been doing the bosses, or if you haven't and why you haven't. I really kind of want to gauge how many people are doing these bosses to get the Dr. J gauntlet going. But this is the set you guys want. You're gonna pretty much put one Summer Court Elite in there, and you're gonna get 40 collectibles. Now you can only do it every 3 hours, so you can only do it. What is that? 7 times a day? 7 times a day. That's if you don't sleep. You can do it 7 times a day, so you're gonna come away with 320 collectibles or so. Is that right? 2,800 or 280? I don't know. It's too early to do math, so let's rip some packs. But this is the route you want to go, because if you look in the store, they actually lowered the amount of collectibles you're getting in the store for the same price. So you only get 20 now. Before it was 40, so now you're getting 20 for 250 cash. If you were to buy it all, it was going to cost you 55,000 NBA cash. 55,000 NBA cash to do it all by buying the collectibles. So that's quite a bit. I don't think anybody's going to go for that. But let me know. Let me know how you're going to do it if you've done the other bosses. And let's get into some packs. We're obviously, we are going to get the booster pack. Got to get the booster pack. I'm going to stash that away. I'm going to screenshot it and then stash it away, as I like to do. So that's going to be a 91 overall topper. We got right off the bat. I love these boosters. And then we're going to buy the 14-pack bundle here for 10,000 cash, which is going to give us another booster or another 91 overall Seattle Elite player. And this is probably, I know I always say this, but this is probably my favorite pack art ever. Look at that. Mount St. Helens. Is that Mount Rainier, right? Mount Rainier in the background. Beautiful. I love the Pacific Northwest. That's my home away from home. I'm about to go back up there next month for my fantasy football draft, so I'm pretty hyped. KCP, no elite yet though. Let's go. We got a few more to go. I'm going to rip through them fast because I've been rambling too much, and I know you guys get pissed at that. So I'm going to rip them as fast as my little ripping finger allows me to do that. Wow, there we go. Marvin Williams, 92 overall. So right off the bat, we get a Seattle Court Elite. He's from Bremerton, Washington. Williams has been an advocate for the return of professional basketball in Seattle. Marvin Williams, 92 overall power forward. He's got pretty decent stats. Actually, a pretty good three-pointer, good dribbling for a power forward. So that's a pretty nice pull right off the bat. Anything else? Nothing else. But we do get a 92 elite. Nice. We're having some pack luck lately. The pack luck has been good to us, hence us having 12 million coins, because we've been ripping some massive elites. So I've been selling them as fast as I get them. So here we go, one in the books. How many more can we get? Can we get at least one more 91 overall plus out of these packs? That would pretty much be all that's all I could ask for. That's a lot. They're worth quite a bit. So we got a Jimmy Butler with the Bulls uniform there, base elite. Larry Nance Jr. obviously there. Nerlens Noel, not much else. But I've been using the base elites. Once again, my throat. I've been using the base elites basically to get the summer court elites. I just haven't even been messing with putting them on the auction house, even though that's probably not the best investment. Best investment is still to sell them outright for whatever you're going to get for them, 35K or whatever you might get for these 84 overall base elites. And you know, you sell 2 of those and you can pretty much buy a summer court elite player, so you don't really need to trade in 5. I've done it a few times though. Not gonna lie, I've done it a few times. 9 out of 15. And we got another Marvin Williams. Wow, another 92 Marvin Williams. I'm probably gonna stash these cards away. Use them for the Shawn Kemp set. You already know I'm going for it. But I'm curious how many of you guys are actually going for all these bosses. How many of you guys are doing the Dr. J Gauntlet, are committed? If you're this far in at this point, you can't stop, man. They're probably going to give us 10,000 collectibles next to get, but you can't stop now. We're too far in. We're committed. We're committed. They got us. They got us. Pack 11 out of 15. We got 2 Marvin Williams cards so far, both 92 overalls, which I'm not hating on at all. I'm not hating on. I remember a time, now I'm going to sound like an old man. I remember a time where like an 86 overall pull was just like super hype. You guys can go back on my videos and check it out. I was freaking out when I pulled a Russell Westbrook. Those days are long gone. Now you gotta give me like a 99, bruh, before I even move. No, I'm just kidding. The 92 is pretty hype. I'm pretty happy about that. Nerlens Noel again. Tyler Johnson. Yusuf Nurkic, my boy, with the Nuggets still. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Pack 14. So that's our last pack. We pulled 2 Marvin Williams. I would like to see a couple, a little bit of a variety here. Can we get another Seattle elite player? Kevin Durant wouldn't be bad, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any of that. So now we are on to the topper here, guys. Are you hyped? Because I'm pretty hyped. I love the color on these cards as well. The green and purple, that's pretty nice. Let's go. Let's open it up and see what we get here. Bam! And we get a 93 Blake Griffin. Let's go. That's pretty cool. Blake Griffin joined Jamal Crawford in 2013 at the Seattle Pro-Am and proceeded to bring a dose of Lob City to the Emerald City. That's cool. That's kind of a cool little tidbit. I had no idea that he played with Jamal Crawford in Seattle. I think Jamal Crawford is a staple at the Pro-Am up there. I think Brandon Roy used to play there as well. But anyways, 91 shooting. Pretty good defense as well. His passing is so-so. His three-pointer is so-so. But his speed is pretty good. And you already know he's going to smash on some fools. He is a power forward in the two-way lineup. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of a lean position. But that's a nice pull, Blake Griffin. So Marvin Williams, Blake Griffin. We have one more topper to get to here. And then I'm going to show you guys how to get the Shawn Kemp. There was some confusion last time on how to get the base 80 overall player. I just assumed everybody knew, but I'll tell you guys anyways for those of you who want to know. I already did the live event, so I already got him. But on to the last topper here. Who did we get? Bam! We got a 91 IT. Okay, so they do have an Isaiah Thomas. I had no idea. 91 overall. In 2015, Tacoma-born Isaiah Thomas posted 50 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists in a Seattle Pro-Am game. 11 rebounds. Damn, bro. Take it easy. 92 speed. 96 dribble. Oh, my goodness. 89 three-pointer. He's got 83 shooting, 80 defense, which is pretty decent for a guy that's 5'9". And that's stretching it. He's probably closer to 5'7" than 5'9". I don't know. I could be wrong. 87 passing, so pretty good. This is going to be a pretty cheese card. and he is actually a shooting guard in the two-way squad, so that's pretty nice. Gives us some variety there. Put IT in. I always tear it up with IT for some reason. I don't know if you guys do as well, but he is a beast. Any IT card I've ever had, even the base cards, even the base gold card from last year was beast, man. He would just tear people up. So this one is sure to be nice. 91 IT is last. Now the way to get the Shawn Kemp card, at least the 80 overall, you go to life events and you got to play this life event, the one in the very top left corner, and it's basically just a dunk drill, and then you get him, and then you can throw him into the sets. Let's see, do we have enough collectibles? I think we do for the first round at least. I did 40. I did the one summer court elite to get the 40 collectibles. So there he is, Shawn Kemp, bam, 84 overall. He's not going to have the greatest stats because he's only an 84 base. But here's the cool thing. He is a center in the big man lineup. So if you progress all the way to 97, there aren't that many good centers in that big man lineup that are that highly rated. I have a Magic Johnson in there right now, 97 overall. So Shawn Kemp's going to give Magic Johnson a pretty good run for his money. What do we need for the next one? We already need 100 collectibles to get to 88. So I'll be working on that throughout the day, guys. Every 3 hours you can do that set that I showed you. It's right down here, every 3 hours, so the timer is on. I would suggest, guys, don't put your player in prematurely because it's hard to find the set after the fact. It looks like the timer hasn't expired from the outside. You know what I mean? You'll just keep looking at it like this, but you actually already completed the set. You just need to claim it. So I'd advise you guys don't throw them in there, but I'm rambling too much, guys. That's going to do it for me. If you enjoy these pack opening videos, please do me a solid, subscribe to the channel. We're slowly growing. We're creeping up there, so I appreciate all you guys. I hope you had gonna have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. I'll see you guys soon. I'm out. Mahalo.